Okay, we're back. So, we're going to be continuing with our Warhammer 3 Fimir campaign. There we are. I preloaded into it. Let's see. Last time we had actually wiped out Hexotal and Mazdamundi, and we'd taken the Fallen Gates. And yeah, we were planning our next moves for this area here. We had taken down here High Sentinels and Floating Rock, or Floating Pyramid. And I guess we're building up our resources around here. Let's see. What would I want there? Oh, what are these? I haven't looked at those. Oh, also, before I forget, there was some updates for the Fimir mod. Let me just have a look at what Shiki Rivers has posted. So, yesterday, with an eye to 2023. New event picks and touched up existing ones. Kroll's Temple Diplomatic Fimir bonus is extended to all Chaos Worshipping factions, Dark Elves, and Greenskins. Kroll's final Temple Diplomatic bonus is nerfed from +40 to +30. That be under here? What do you mean? Final Temple Diplomatic bonus. I'm not too sure. That sounds like there's a building which you can make that at, but I don't see a unique building anywhere aside from the normal temples which we can build everywhere. There's not one in Hexodal, is there? No. That's just the normal one. This is a building accessible to everyone. So I don't know what that's from. Changes to Temple Quest. Now as partial replenishment. Oh, no. Changes to Death Quest. Now with partial replenishment. Okay. I'm guessing that applies to them. Fixed Bog Beast Riders. Bog Beast Raiders Riders not showing correctly. That's a unit which we don't have yet. If we have a look. Yeah, these Bog Beast Raiders. Okay. Hang on, it's not one of these buildings, is it? That was talking about the diplomatic bonus. No. 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 Okay. Fog Shrine of Balor now has moving eyes, eyelids, and tentacles. All thanks and credit to Chaos Ruby. That's this thing here, which is like a little shrine which gives bonuses around it. Let's see. Ooh, this gives increasing amounts of missile resistance to all units around it for every kill. And Favor of Balor, +10 leadership and immune to psychology. This looks pretty cool. I hope we can get one soon. And Fixed Bug, where Bog Beast Raider R&R were using the wrong man entry. Or man entity. Okay, so that is the changes. Nothing too major. Let's see. So we'll upgrade that. I'll get that there. Ooh, do we have... No. We don't have any diplomatic relations increased with the Dark Elves. It's from a temple building, and I don't know which one it is. Hmm. There must be a temple we could build somewhere. Money. Yeah, build the Gatherer's Camp. And build the Fim Barracks. There we go. Okay. And we'll go back down to Hexotal. And from there, I think we decided that we'd attack Port Reaver. Because they're not allied with anyone. Then we can get Swamp Town.
By the comet.
And then we'll deal with the Skeggy up here. Do I have any units I want to get here? Shills, Boglars, Shill Scouts. No. Okay. Okay. Like, there might be some regions over here which we can get some regions in. I mean, maybe in the Blood Swamps. That sounds like a place which would be appropriate for us. It's not actually a swamp biome. Pardon, a swamp climate. In-game. There's like swamp terrain features when you're walking around, when you're moving your armies around on the map. You know, like how you can get a forested area or a plains area. There's little swamp areas which generally cause attrition to everything which goes in them. Even if you're immune to most types of attrition, the swamp attrition tends to apply regardless. Okay, Icky. You can get... Dodgy Geezer. And we'll go and attack, Targog Whale Beater. You're supposed to be scary or what? There we go. And we'll attack them. So I don't want all my Boglars to be killed and so on. Sog Rod Thick Skull. Pardon me. Oh yes, I need another unit of those more hounds in my army because I lost the other ones I had. Okay. Yep. What do you got? Ogre Bulls, Iron Fists, and a Slaughtermaster. Okay. I don't think we've really got... Well, no, we've got anti-large. We've got our Shell Scouts with their javelins. Kroll, you can go there. Kroll will be looking a little bit tougher than she was before because we've got one of the temples built. So I don't know if she actually increases in size when we build the temples, but she gets increased mass and a bunch of other stat boosts. which is nice. Oh, you're the Death Quest. There. Okay, move up there. You move there. You can go over there. And you can go over there. Yeah, you can actually throw those javelins pretty far. Ah, yes, these ones with the iron fist count as having shields. That's fine. They don't have much armor. Nom nom nom. Yes, I'm sure Troll Guts will help them tremendously. Oh no, that's gluttony. Okay. Position yourselves there. Good, they've shattered. I want you to go over there. Yeah, you can keep chasing them. Okay, good, good. Why didn't you move along with them? Come on. Pop up there. Yeah. There we go. Charge down there. And yeah, itchy nuisance right there. There we go. I think the Ogre mercenaries we recruited were actually from this tribe. Sorry. That's not a problem.
The tribe needs it.
They know the winning side.
Right, shaman! Rip out their throats! Akash! Right! Dargoof! Quipsack!
Ranged javelins, jeez. They're so useful. Anti-large javelins, they're so useful. As Norskins, having a lot of those hunters with the javelins, you have dragons against you or anything like that, just a whole bunch of them will deal with them pretty well. I guess that counts for any lots of ranged units, but did you kill them all? There we go.
Right, shaman!
Here we go. All dead. I like our Boglar shaman running around with the boarhounds. That's neat. It's like he's leading a little pack on his own. And those swamp demons, they were pretty good too. They were able to remain hidden for quite a while, getting into position. I would like some more anti-large choices, though. I have to look among the troops to see what there is. I think some of our Fimir warriors are anti-large. Maybe the ones with the two-handed weapons. That sounds familiar. Okay, yeah, Enshroud. There we go, we get a Berserker. Though they're not defeated, because they still have their camp over here. Let's see. Let's get Bored to fight level 2. And repair that, repair that. Okay. Upgrade that. Maku Peaks. What's this do? Construction cost, minus 25% for all buildings. Yes. Local province. That'll be nice. Discounts. Oh, hello.
Marauders all.
Oh, nice. Some new artwork there. What have you got? Marauder champions, berserkers, spearmen, marauders, reavers. Among the most feared mariners are the Norse reavers, brutal warriors who plunder the coastlines. Pirates. Anti-infantry, decent melee combatant, stalk and frenzy. And they've got rage. Yeah, okay. Oh, they got it. Bonus versus infantry on their missiles. 6. Weapon strength is 30. 9 armor piercing. Marauder hunters and hunters with javelins. Yeah. How do those compare to ours? Let's see. Their anti-large is 15. I think that's the same. 15. Yep. Okay. Let's see. 7 point... So our reload time is 7.0.
Northmen come.
What's their reload time? 7.4. Oh, okay. We fire slightly faster than they do. Head over here. And I want to deal with these ogres. So just lay in wait there. Camouflage. And yeah. And turn. I wonder, if we come across other Chaos factions, other than the Norskins, because I want to get rid of those. If we come across a Demon faction, will I ally with them, or... I guess they'll be more positively predisposed to us than, like, Order factions. We are playing as an evil faction here, so... There might be a bit more leeway with the normal Fimir, but not with Kroll's worshippers, I don't think, with her wanting to be a Chaos god. Though the other Fimir, they're also quite despicable, so... Okay, let's get rid of these. I'm just going to auto-resolve that, I think. It's an encampment, but yeah, we'll just auto-resolve it, whatever. Okay, oh, we got a banner, Wolf Claw banner. +8 armor-piercing weapon damage, cause fear and cause terror. Enslave the captives. There we go. Chungus is defeated. And we get, and the Sharktooth tribe are no more. And we get a Wolfclaw banner. I'm gonna give you scouting, so you can find us more magical items. Oh good, you got rid of those other humans. Thank you. Crawl up to Port Reaver. There we go. Okay, how are you feeling about us? Yeah, okay, you're actually not... You're actually kind of positive. Think a bit positive about us. Okay. Get that, and I'll build that. And here, I want to get another temple. So... Yeah, okay. I completely glanced over these. What do these do? Slave built. Growth plus 50. Construction cost minus 10% for all buildings, local province. And it lasts for 5 turns. Duration 5 turns. Unnatural fog. Costs 500 slaves. Plus 20 campaign movement range. Minus 50% campaign movement range for enemy armies. Plus 75% ambush success chance and vanguard deployment for all forces in local province. Okay. Let me put that off then. We can get a bit of a discount on these. And, I can only use that in one region. Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything here which would be useful against Norska? Get slave cast for the increased melee attack and defense for shirls and so on. No, that's fine. All these, like, towers constructed all over the place. Belching smoke everywhere. Oh, hello. Non-aggression pact. I mean, okay, because you like the factions I've been fighting against. But you have minus 40 aversion to me, and I'm minus 3 because of a strategic threat. Also because you're probably because you're at war with the Skeggy. You know, no. This offends us all. Yeah, I'm sure. Silly human. We're not here to to be friends with you. We're here to sacrifice you. But I think I'll go for the Skeggy first. So they have that army of marauders in there. Let's see. Hello, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to you too. I hope it's treating you well so far. Oh, I don't have enough money for that temple. Bah. Okay, run up here. And channel mists for some extra magic. Let's see, what's this give us? 10% missile resistance in this stance. Okay. Man, we get so much missile resistance. Oh, and we're hidden until discovered. Oh, okay. That actually hides our army. That's nice. And I think we get other bonuses from having high magic too. Do we? Oh, I thought we did. Okay. Enter. So yeah, I think out of the factions, I want to get rid of the Norskins first because their units are tougher than the humans over there, or the Empire over there. And I don't want them to be getting their later units. I remember their capital up here being quite difficult because it's got a large garrison. And Norscan troops are already pretty tough. Also because of that mod, which is giving them like 6 units of dual wielding Chaos Warriors of Khorne for some reason. I don't know which mod's doing that. There's 3 there. Yeah, there's 5 over there. But they can't build them. But they're getting them in the garrison building for some reason. Oh well. Yeah, here, the Lost Ericsson's Great Hall. So. Anyway. Let's see. Oh no! I can't apply this Wolfclaw banner to any of my units. Ah, that must only apply to, skin walls? Maybe? That's a bit of a shame. I think we've gotten a lot of stuff for Norskins, and I think that's just because the faction's built off of a Norscan base. So, you know, it's like the mammoth hunters or tamers or whatever, which we've been getting, which mostly just give bonuses to mammoth units, which we don't have. But they do give -1 to enemy leadership in the region. But yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just remove it and replace it with something else. No. Just looking at this. I spelt tendrils wrong. There we go. I just put tendrils. There's an R in there. Okay. I'm gonna send my swamp demons. Okay, we'll put them over here. We'll put you there. The killing eye can go there.
Hungry.
What do I want for the Boglars? They can try and get around the back as well. I would like to have more Fimir warriors. But we'll work with what we've got. Okay, so my idea is to hit their front line with my main units here. Send the Boglars, the Swamp Demons, and Icky and his Hellhounds around the back to deal with their hunters. And I guess the Shills can throw javelins at troublesome units or something. Maybe they're general because he's on a horse. Okay, they're also going to be waiting for their reinforcements, which I would like to... Okay, never mind. Their reinforcements have arrived already. So they're probably going to retreat back to their reinforcements, which have the Chaos Warriors involved. Yeah, I don't like the look of those berserkers. I mean, they look pretty cool, but they're quite tough. They've got some Marauder Horsemen. You're just too far away to hit them with your, hit them with the, what's it called? To hit them with the, water. Tide call. There we go. We can get a few of them there.
Chaos good. Take it all.
Okay. Boglars, up there. Okay. Now, the main reason why I want to get rid of the hunters is because Kroll is a large target. And I've got anti-large, as I was saying before. Though we have a lot of missile resistance, 50%. But, yeah. I don't want to have to suffer, like, prolonged missile fire from them.
Chaos! Meal time! Thought talks through me!
Okay. Could actually steal some of their ammunition. Do I want to use the Bad Moon? Yes. Kraken's Call doesn't really deal that much damage. And this debuffs, so... Okay, good. Nope, Boglars managed to get rid of those with the help of my shills. It's just going to be a long period now of trying to whittle them down with the tide call and everything else. Ugh. How's the little one? Ooh, also, yeah, we can't forget that Kroll makes other... Oh, there we go. She's actually already killed off a unit and created a bog octopus hatchling. So... babies!
Right, Simon!
Okay, yeah, go after those Chaos Warriors. Don't let them rally.
Take it all!
Boglars! Charge into the
Serve the ogres!
corn berserkers. They may have chaos blessed dual axes and extremely heavy armor, but you have pitchforks and tridents and spears and your faith in Kroll. Believe in Kroll. Because here she comes. Boom. Have we broken them all?
Great Simon!
Oh no, the bog octopus hatchling is gone. Yay!
Get him!
Well done. That went quite a bit better than I was thinking it was going to. I thought it would come down to picking off their remaining units one by one, but or no, I thought it would come to like basically Kroll and a few other units slugging it out against loads of infantry, but
Rip out their throats!
no, looks like we managed to deal so much damage that they all just shattered.
Wah! Spells ready! Curler! Rough curl!
Let them throw some javelins against them. There we go. These swamp demons are pretty fast. 46 against 35. They're pretty good for chasing down enemy units.
Zap 'em!
We'll chase down as many as we can.
Waste the meat!
Kroll got a very nice amount of kills here. Probably from her contact constricting poison tentacle things.
Chaos Death! Kagoom!
Although I think our shells do a pretty good job in melee as well. I remember them being surprisingly strong for what they are. Because they were kind of like... They were kind of like large creatures, but scaled down. But it looks like that their animations have changed over to Saurus. So they probably act a bit more... They probably hit a bit more appropriate for their size now. Because I think previously when they were using scaled down Fimir animations, they had like AoE attacks, even though they were small units. Whereas now if they're using Saurus animations, they're just going to have normal melee attacks. Or I might be completely wrong. I probably am completely wrong. Don't listen to what I say. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Nath Susan Paved. Pardon, I didn't see that earlier. I was focused on the battle. I didn't see those Reavers. Oh no, I completely lost sight of them in the battle. Oh well. Yep, we're going to remove that thing. And we'll enshroud. Get a shield of Tolos. Even more. Yeah, we'll actually equip that with you. More missile resistance. 60%. Oh, your beak doesn't show up in this, in this image of you. I thought it did previously. It's not there now. I don't want to replace your opal amulet with an obsidian lodestone. I like the wards damage resistance this provides over the spell resistance. That's fine. So we'll get rid of this. I think I'll actually salvage that because we can't make use of it. And... okay, that's fine. Ooh, you got 2 points. Get Born to Fight level 3, and... where do the swamp demons come in? Creatures of the Dark Bogs. Plus 12 armor, and plus 6 melee attack. Or terrors of the from the fens, melee attack and melee defense. I think we'll get creatures of the dark bog. I have more swamp demons at the moment than bog octopus. Shumagorath here. That's right. I was going to think up more names for our tentacled allies. I did actually do so. Oh, well, I think I came up with a few last time, so. Yeah, get lookouts and upgrade that to Blackwood Palisades. Okay. There we go. So we'll go from here over to Skeggy.
You're a pretender.
We'll take that. And then we'll go down, take Swamps Town. And then we can focus on moving further south against Marcus Wolfheart. Pardon me. And we're going for time. Okay. Exarian. The Druki have much to offer. You have 1,200 favor for me? Maybe I can squeeze you for a bit more. I can actually open up trade with you. You know what? Yeah, I'll try and get trade with you. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, we can actually march straight over to Skeggy. Blop, 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 blop. There we go. Oh, what's this? Pit fighters. Barbarians seeking excitement, wealth, or glory in the pit. Most find naught but a brutal death. Whirlwind. With this devastating tornado attack, the pit fighters tear through the enemy ranks, hacking recklessly at foes around them. Is that like the Barbarian's Whirlwind ability from Diablo 2? Anti-infantry. 8. Okay. Yeah, you have a lot more Chaos Warriors in there. Do I want to attack your settlement now, or try and construct some siege equipment? Because the question becomes, if I attack you now, even though it's a settlement, I feel it's better for me to attack you in your settlement, because that way you're more clumped up. Whereas if you're on a field, you can surround me. It's funny thinking of this, and it's like, I have an inferior force when I'm sieging. It might be better for me to actually attack the settlement rather than on the field, where it'd usually be the other way around. I'm pretty sure, in real life. But in real life, you don't have magic where it's like, oh, they're all clustered together. I could just hit them with a spell and deal damage to them all at once. Or on-contact poison from a giant octopus. How much range do you have? 4 units. 5, 6, 7. And then any towers. And I'm gonna have to break down the gates. Though my ogres do have wall destroyer. Yeah. We'll attack. I'm pretty sure that we'll win. Fairly sure. I still don't like the look of all those corn berserkers, but well, who does like the look of them? They're scary units. Will I split my forces up? No. Don't think so. Because we provide buffs around Kroll, especially as combat drags on and deaths accrue, having my units near Kroll means that they all take advantage of the buffs she provides. Let's see. I was just thinking how nice the environments look. And yeah, this green wiggly line going off into the distance. It's like, ah. Wait, why is that like that? Hold on. It should be going along the ground, shouldn't it? Yeah, it's kind of... Interesting. It's like it's remembering terrain which was there before. Have a look at the map. You can see the ruins of one of these great gates there. Have a temple with glowing lights on it. Huge waterfalls over there. You have like some little entryways to temples there as well. Some broken causeways. Another temple there. Huge waterfalls off in the distance. It's like a big pit here. Okay, enough of that. Sure, we'll attack here.
When do we eat?
I won't have my guys put ladders down to try and climb over the walls, because then my dudes will start trying to climb the ladders. Okay, you're not actually ranged you've just got throwing axes, but I'll put you with the other range units. Ow! Great. You've got those towers. Fantastic. Okay. I think that cuts right through our missile resistance. Because it's magical attacks. Ow.
Guts out, boys!
Ow! Stop that! You're killing all my ogres! You killed 6 of them! 8 of them!
Thundering fall!
I do wish Kroll could rip down walls on her own. Okay, when it breaks, we'll go over this way. There we go. Oh, look at the Boglar. He's so eager.
Moving fast!
Careful. Okay, Shubagora, you can attack them. Kroll, don't attack them over there. There we go.
The spells of death!
Let's see, which one's cheaper? 6, 8. Yeah, use the Fog of the Damned. Hey, ogres, have you broken through the wall yet?
Me!
There we go.
Big, big!
Okay. Her bonuses are stacking up, basically. I tried to see how it was increasing, but it keeps swapping between them, so.
My orders!
No. Stop throwing javelins. Come on, push your way over here. Oh, hello. There's a bunch of them up there. I think I'll go for a unit which hasn't thrown their ammunition. So I'll get rid of more that way. Come on. Ow! Ow! Stop it!
The tribe needs it. Right, shaman.
Let's see. Char. Use bad mood up there. I don't think you'll get any kills from that, but you'll apply a debuff to them. If they decide to chase us down here. Okay. Where's some more? Use it on the throwing axis. Use soul drain on their lord.
Chaos.
There's some nice updates to the spell effects now.
Right, shaman. Rip out their throats.
Come on, see if you can finish off their lord. It's a bit of a big ask, but bonk him on the head with your mushroom staff.
Ah, spells ready. Sawashra. Dark Warman. Scarpa.
Hi!
Dead cowards.
Don't run!
Akash.
No, he's not. He's not really going to kill the enemy lord.
Alright.
Especially if he's got, like, yeah, rage going off.
Right, shaman.
Ow! Hey, there we go. Right there. Excellent. Yeah, her constricting tentacles is really good. Come on, get after them. Let's see, how quickly do their hit points drop? Eh. Well, I mean, that was a charge there, but yeah, okay. Pretty nice. Oh, you're actually healing over time. Do you have regeneration? Fulcral worship. Mother of 1,000 young. Oh, this does heal you. Oh! Yeah, okay. And some power recharge. Right, I thought... Oh, okay. I thought that was an army ability, but that's not. That's just her. Which makes sense. Okay, so it's basically she's eating them, and she starts healing and giving me magic. It's only a light heal. Or actually, let's see. 0.1. How does that compare to other units? I'm gonna have to check the usual regeneration. Though it is a bit better because it doesn't come with the usual weakness to fire. Even our Boglars do pretty good. I mean, 25, 21, 23, and 13 kills. You know, nothing fantastic, but they didn't just get completely mulched by the enemy. And they absorbed damage which would have been taken by others, so... That's good. Enshroud. There we go. Province secured. The Isthmus Coast. Isthmus Coast. Ah. Sorry. Hey, some more artwork. Nice. And Skeggy are no more. We will build imbuer shells, or we'll put imbuer shells there. And build a clan venue, increase income in the province. And we got slave caste, and we will get yeah, slave elite. Some shulls may develop traits or skills which increase their worth to the ruler, if only barely. Plus 15 charge bonus, weapon strength plus 15%, ammo plus 20%, and missile strength plus 15%. Now, let's see. Yeah, we'll do Icky's skills first. We'll get scouting level 3. And for you... creatures of the dark level 2 and 3. There we go. And I want rally, and then I want to get some of these bonuses for the army, so and also so I can get fight or die. And there we go. Another province completely owned by us. We'll upgrade Hexotal. And upgrade Longship Builder. And build the dungeon. Build a dungeon. There we go. Enter. Okay. Do we have a unique building here? No, just the, just a temple. Okay. Crawl down this way. And...
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like how you're just sitting there, Marcus. I mean, you're taking attrition. But,
What? What is it?
fine. I won't talk to you. Enter. I was going to ask for a non-aggression pact, but apparently you don't want one. Don't come crying to me when the High Elves come off of their island and start taking Nagaroth. Nagaroth? I always get the capital and the land mass mixed up. I think the land mass is Nagaroth. Then Nagaron is the capital. Ugh.
The Empire.
Hello. Philip Billing, eh? Well, since you're on the ocean, that is also my territory. Well, that's appropriate. I mean, she is a giant squid, giant octopus. Everyone's just riding on her back or something. Octopus away! Ugh. Man, that makes me want to play Dominions 5 and mess around with early age Relia again. I like that faction, it's my favorite out of the game, but I'm terrible at the game. Yeah, and I just play against the AI. That's how bad I am. Hello, welcome, Sognif. But, early age, really. It's just Age of the Aboleths. I like Aboleths. They're probably my favorite D&D monster. giant psychic, like, tentacled fish things with mind control slime and all that. I should go with that feeling in Storm 5 is awesome. I've thought about doing it before, but I'm really not very good at it. I don't know what I'm doing. I just be mucking around with it and being very inefficient with it. Which is me with any kind of, like, that style of 4X type game. Master of Magic's another one I enjoy. But I guess I could do some of it. There are Warhammer mods for it, which I can play. That's not like me saying I only play it because of the Warhammer mods. There's actually a channel of the mod author I was watching for the Warhammer mods. He was showing them off. They make the game very hard, though. Some of those modern factions are very, very difficult. You don't want to go up against ogres. They are ridiculous. You're just going up against armies of large monsters, and they've got powerful magic, and ugh. But yeah, I do like the Abolus. They are fun. Though the campaigns kind of start and end in the ocean, because they're not really good at getting on the land. You also get, like, mutant people, which you can make from coastline settlements, which you can mind control with your more powerful Aboleths and send them onto land, because mind melding gives them the magic stats of your powerful Aboleth spellcasters. So the Aboleths can sort of have proxy bodies to walk around on land, which is, it's a neat idea. It's very fiddly and it doesn't really work in Dominions, but nah, it's a cool idea. I think the other faction I enjoyed in Dominions was well, I actually played them in Dominions 4. It was the oh boy, they're a faction of demons which wear heavy armor, and they're sort of focused around high heat. They let off hot temperatures around them, and they have fire magic, and I think some blood magic. But they were fun, because I basically focused on the whole, we make everything really hot. So I made the battle's too hot for the enemy to fight back, and they all just end up, battle starts, and all the enemy army passes out because it's too hot. And then I just wiped out what remained. It was very easy. Oh, did we see the killing eye? Where are they? Here they are. I think we saw the other, what's it called? The other, death quest. But we did see these ones. They're really colorful. They actually seem to have, more variety in their uniforms than most other human factions. Fill it full of arrows. It's not working. It's too spongy. Go and attack them. I don't know of any Burgermeister which looks like that. I'm glad there's not any which are giant tentacle beasts. That would make me very scared. What? Throw the javelins at these hunters. Hunt the hunters. Okay, I think that's all of them.
Ulrich's wolves charge with us! Dalos! The gods have abandoned us! Ulrich's teeth! Flee! Run!
We'll fight them on the beaches. We'll fight them on the lands. When we meet singing pirates, there'll be more than you can stand.
This is gonna be fun!
Okay, go. Go hunt down them.
Alright!
I think it's we'll battle you in the harbors. We'll fight you in the harbors, we'll battle you on land. Yeah, whatever. Been a while since I played Curse of Monkey Island.
Moving fast!
That's where it's from. Yeah, it's the the song that they sing on the ships. What's it called? The rhyming song. I forget what it's called. Should know that. I was just listening to like a tune of it before. Hold on a moment. A pirate I was meant to be. That's what the song is called. Yeah, get replenishment and slaves. There we go. Ooh. Garnu's demon friends. Rumors tell of creatures living near a haunted icy lake in the northern part of Albion. The native folks call them Garnu's demon friends. Sure. Ooh, we can get bog beast riders. Skeen's swamp scorpions. Sure. Yeah, get rid of 2 units of Boglars and replace them with that. Nope, sorry. You've been yet. And you can get Itchy Nuisance level 2. And you can get Rally. And I'll have you go over here. And we will attack Swamp Town next time. What's it say about the swamp thingies? These veteran riders of the Fimir inflict a painful sting on the enemy's flanks. Oh, okay, they got poison attacks. Yeah, upgrade. Actually, upgrade the fallen gates. Because that's got my income generation building in it. I need to continue and do Curse of Monkey Island sometime. And I guess Escape from Monkey Island too. That's a fun game too. I remember the cutscenes making me feel ill though. I guess something about the frame rate. It's weird. But I enjoyed that one for the most part. Aside from their unfortunate decision to make it 3D or pre-rendered with 3D models instead of 2D like the previous one. The story's perfectly fine, though. Okay, I guess you'll have to land there and attack them next turn. The last fight in it's a little... Well, I know what you need to do now, so it was a pain to figure out. You like the new one? Yeah, there's actually a new one, isn't there? Oh, and there's Tales of Monkey Island. The ones done by Telltales. Those were fine. They weren't very difficult though. So, I certainly think they are the weakest out of the whole series. But yeah, but the new one, I know very little about the new one. I've heard good things about it. The visuals in it look a bit odd, but yeah. I think the new one is... It like works off directly from the ending of Monkey Island 2. So everything after that, Monkey Island 3, 4, and Tales don't really count? Or something like that? In its lore. Ooh, Pendant of Slaanesh. Yeah, sure. How appropriate for us. I'll take that. I'll replace the other Trickster's Shard with that. Increase speed and magic and melee attack. You can have this. You can have that lodestone and the spell shield. There we go. The new one considers all the old games canon. Oh, it does. Okay. Huh. Must be misremembering something. New one got shadowed by all the fans. You think it's supposed to because of the art style? Yeah, I have to say, I have to admit that when I first saw the art style, it was kind of because it does look very different. And I have to say, I'm still not entirely a fan of it. I think it's more to do with the animation rather than the style itself, because it's this... I don't like styles of animation where it's kind of like what Flash cartoons would do, where you have I don't know how to describe it. You've got like flat images and you're pivoting them on a hinge. I don't really like that when it comes to the animation. The art style itself, I think it's fine, but anyway, I can't really... I can't think of like a cartoon which would do what I'm thinking of. But anyway, I mean, when saying that, the animation in the previous ones wasn't anything majorly special either. Monkey Island 1 and 2, they were pixel art, and animations were quite minimal, I think, in those. Curse of Monkey Island had some more detailed animations, but I do remember Guybrush being a bit stiff. Monkey Island 4 is, well, it was 3D, so I guess there was more movement, but The models being what they were, there wasn't like a lot of finer details. Anyway. I don't know. I can't... I would need to get examples to be more specific about what I'm what my issue would be. I've got it in my head, but I can't think of like an example. Anyway. That's not to say I'm not willing to give it a go. It's not like oh, you know, oh, it looks different. Forget it. No. Just something to do with, like, I don't know. I'm going to be thinking of trying to think of an example of what I mean. No, stop myself. Don't spend time doing that now. Hey, we got another temple built. How many of those do I have now? 2. We're gonna have 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can get terribly distracted about things. Okay, so with 3 temples, we'll get Renegade God, which will buff Kroll and also give bonuses to our army. Good. Icky is now immortal. Touched by her noodly appendage. I'm gonna have to call one of the octopuses like flying spaghetti monster or something like that. It's not really made of spaghetti. Actually, since we're in the neighborhood, I can recruit some more octopuses. So, let's see. I'll get rid of one of you and one of you, and we'll recruit 2 more bog octopus. And I need names for them. Preferably a reference to some other squiddy beast from another setting or something. I've got some in mind. Let's see if people can come up with some others. Get Gatherer's Camp. Because I've got this one named Shumagorath, which is from Marvel. Shumagorath Jr. I was trying to think which of the Cthulhian gods are sort of the most tentacly. I was thinking like Azathoth, but I think he's just like a bunch of colored lights. You know, he's kind of like a giant amorphous blob in space. Yeah, Shub-Niggurath is kind of a giant tentacular beast with hooves, I believe. Can't think of others. I have another one, another name from Discworld. There was a sort of like some kind of demonic tentacle deity in that, called like Bel-Shamaroth or something like that, in the very first book, and was referenced like one other time. That's how much of a big deal they were. Spices. Yes. Build the spices. Yog-Sothoth is the key in the way and generally depicted as a mass of reaching tentacles. Let's see. What? What do you mean that? What? Why does Google suggest Yog-Sothoth Doctor Who? Did it show up in Doctor Who at some point? Oh, okay. Maybe it's like some person who was into that being them or something. Yeah, that could work. Hello, Wex. War. Yeah. War. War. What is it good for? It's good for you, it's good for me. It strengthens the economy. I need to go through those Telltale Sam & Max games. They've got remasters of them now, don't they? Those were pretty good. Again, I like the Telltale adventure games well enough. I never did play the zombie ones because I didn't feel like playing games which would give me feels. But like they were fine. But the Telltale games never went hard enough into the puzzles for my liking. They're always just kind of a bit easy. I kind of like adventure games where I have to, like, take a while to think about the puzzles and come back to it later. But, oh well. You haven't played the zombie ones either. What are they called? Rather than zombie ones, The Living Dead? No, that's Night of the Living Dead. That's the movie. The Walking Dead. That's it. Because I think there was another series based on zombies, which I might get them mixed up with. But yeah, because it was like, make decisions based on these characters and they'll remember the choices, kind of. But I was just like, I don't want to have that degree of responsibility about other characters and whether I'm going to feel bad about it or not. So I never really thought too much about the games. That's why I stopped playing The Witcher 3. Because decisions made me sad. It's kind of like decision paralysis. It's like, make one of these two decisions. Both of them are going to be bad in their own way. And I'm just like, well, I don't want... After a while, I can force myself to make a decision. It's not so much that I don't want to make a decision. It's because I know the game's going to make each decision bad in its own way. I'm just like, well... you try to do a good thing, but the game's just like, nope. Or kicks it out from under you in some way. And I'm just like, ugh. Makes me lose enthusiasm. It's like real life. I can understand that, but I do have like over 100 hours in Witcher 3. Most of that's just from roaming around exploring. Because it's a fun world to explore. And I did finish Witcher 1 and 2. So it's not like, you know, I just went into The Witcher 3 blind. I did finish the previous two, and I have enjoyed them, and I did enjoy them, but it's just when it comes to decisions like that, I've never had a good, an easy time with them. Then it goes back to like Baldur's Gate. It's the same problem. I'm like, I'm playing as a bad guy, but I can't make bad decisions because I feel guilty. Left 4 Dead, the adventure game. Based on the comic without any of the characters from the comic. Right, yeah. There was something like that. Broken Sword. I'd like to play, yeah. I'd like to play Broken Sword. I think there's another one, adventure game, which I'd like to play. Hold on. I've gotten distracted again. Is it Broken Sword? Which is the adventure game set in New Orleans? Because I'd like to play that one. That's not Broken Sword, though. That's another one. There's also, the, Laura Bow games, which I'd like to play. Especially the first one, because that one game's really impressive. Gabriel Knight, thank you. That's it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for helping jog my memory. These, it's just, things escape me. Another one I want to have a look at is the Black Mirror. Ross of Accursed Farms covered that 5 years ago now. But that one looked interesting. I think it was the Black Mirror. But that looked interesting from what I remember from the video. I remember playing the demo of Gabriel Knight 3. Which I think is the 3D one. I like how there's so many adventure games where you can sort of say it's the 3D one. And people who are around for that time period probably know what you're getting at that. Escape from Monkey Island, Gabriel Knight 3. What else? There's more. King's Quest 9, I think it was a 3D adventure game. Anyway. And I don't remember much from the demo, except you were trying to get inside of a mansion. And you had to sort of go into the back yard of a house and mess around with some things and climb up through a window. I kind of remember the puzzles being obtuse and I wasn't able to figure it out on my own, even in the demo. Black Mirror 1's pretty good. It's the only one you've tried. Okay. Had the game Black Dahlia, an FMV adventure game back in the day. Was interesting. Came on like 8 CDs. Oh boy. I can believe it. I haven't heard that one either. Yeah. Let me see. I actually covered an FMV game a while back. Zork Nemesis. That's one which I played before. I don't know if I'd ever finished it. But that's like the black sheep of the Zork games family. It's fun in its own way. I think overall the acting in it's pretty fine, but I've seen other people say that the game is maybe a bit in terms of acting. I'm maybe not the best judge, but I think comparatively it's fine for what you think for other FMV games. There's not too much of the acting in it, so I think maybe some of the people I watch who cover FMV games go into them with the predisposed opinion that the acting's not going to be good. So, let's see. Black Dahlia. That's not going to be helpful. That's a box which is written in German. It's got Dennis Hopper in it. That name sounds familiar. Released in 1998 by Take-Two Interactive. The last of the 3 Take-Two developed full-motion video game adventure games. The other 2 being Hell, a cyberpunk thriller, and Ripper. Oh, I recognize Ripper. The cover is... Yeah, I immediately recognize the cover of that one. Do I remember the story of it? Seems like a cyberpunk version of, like, Jack the Ripper or something like that. Possibly. Influenced by, like... Blade Runner? Don't recognize the cover for Hell, a cyberpunk thriller. Interesting. The game was a nominee for CNET Game Center's 1998 Adventure Game of the Year award, which ultimately went to Grim Fandango. I played Grim Fandango, nearly finished it, but my save file corrupted right near the end. Alright, that's a game which I should play. Let's see, how many CDs did Zork Nemesis come on? I think it was like 3. So not that many. The game with the most CDs I have was Baldur's Gate, which I think came on 6. So... But they might have been like smaller capacity CDs from when it was released. And I think like Phantasmagoria Puzzle of the Flesh came out on a lot of CDs. Or the first one came out on a lot. I think there was like a Laserdisc version of that game or something. I remember another channel covering that. Oh! Pottery Workshop. It gives defensive supplies increase. Yeah, sure. That's an interesting buff for resource building. Okay, so what are we going to do over here? Temple Akara is their capital. Marcus is right there. Is he going to flee? I'll probably hunt him down. I want to get his defeat trait. And I can destroy his army. Yeah, take the settlement and then go through towards Temple of Kara. I think that's only a minor settlement, so... shouldn't have too much recruiting capacity in there. Oh! Greenskins have declared war. Really? Well, they have a lot of orcs. And also orcs with spears. I don't have magic, which is a bit of a problem. Is this going to be a field battle? Yes. Okay. We'll play this and see whether we can beat them. I was actually watching another YouTuber who was doing a few other adventure games. There's one of them which he did, which... because there's so many adventure games. From like the 90s and so on. It's kind of amazing that you always miss some of them. Especially ones which were released in languages other than English. Because I think they were quite popular in Germany. Which means there's quite a few which were never actually released outside of Europe and translated.
Dark Warman! Chaos good!
Oh, interesting. Fim warriors are actually in large units now.
Der Chaos!
Okay, so how am I going to approach this?
Where's me master? Take it all!
I've got a lot.
When do we eat?
I can't see where they are. I've got this stupid patchy trees placement around here. Oh, hang on. There we go.
Killing time!
Quipsack!
They got snot rod riders. Have we seen them in this? An indispensable unit added to the Greenskins. I think they're from an old White Dwarf magazine. They're snotlings which are riding fungal mushroom balls? Or giant, like, sentient balls of poop. Whichever. They have a leadership debuff around them because of the stench. Poison attacks. They're kind of a cavalry unit. So stupid.
Kara!
Sawushra!
Chaos Girth!
Okay.
Pesky Dawas!
Oh, wow.
Sawushra!
Nagay! Akbar!
Oh no, the Silver Rob's caught by moorhounds. No, leave them alone. Oh, this is going well. His not roads are actually kind of a problem against me because they're going to lower my morale enough to my army is going to flee. -8 is not a small debuff.
Chaos!
Yep. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to come back and deal with these greenskins. Or I can recruit another army.
Swags!
I was thinking of maybe like holding up in a corner and dealing with them up there, but I guess I thought my lord would be able to punch through them a bit better than he did. There's some other adventure games that I was thinking of covering. Shadow of the Comet, I think that's one. The Lovecraft adventure games. I think there's 2 of them. Maybe Alone in the Dark. That's kind of an adventure game. I'd probably only play the first one though, because I think it's the best out of them. The second one's good too, from what I've seen. The third one, I think as they go along, they kind of lost what made the first one interesting. Because I really liked sort of the horror aspects of Alone in the Dark. I remember playing it at a friend's house around the time when it came out. It was like, ooh, it was so scary. It's ridiculous to think of looking at it now, but no. The second one's like ghost pirates, and the third one's like ghost, what's it called? Like ghost cowboys. Oh, hello. Okay, let's see. Who will I get? We've got Laura Shadow, Beast, Death, or Fire. Bogpipe player. Vigil player. Storyteller. Follower of Lissart. Dirac Channeler. Follower of Barlaw. Splash attack power, 20%. Or Brolade Wrestler. Or a follower of Kroll. Wow, that gives quite a few bonuses. As well as 10% income from all buildings, local province. Yeah, sure. You're not a spellcaster. But we'll take you. Oh, I like it. He's got a little, like... He's got a little tentacle crown. That's cool. Yeah, nicely done on the armor. He looks like an appropriate noble. So you can have the gold sigil sword. What skills do you have? Oh, you can get a bog beast as a mount. Worthless slaves. Warrior elite. Untamed monstrosities. Monstrosities. Homestar Runner. Destroying my pronunciation there. Bog octopi, Fim Mistmores. Frenzy for them. Guerrilla deployment. Be Vanguard deployment. Neighbor's rampage. Okay. Usual yellow tree, red tree, and blue tree. What's this? Under the eyes of the gods. 35 duration, 90-second cooldown. Provides base weapon damage 20%, armor piercing weapon damage 20%, charge bonus 15%, 10%, 10 melee attack, and unbreakable. Just for him though, not for the army. And fight or die. Okay. Let's get... 2 units of shells, I guess. And we'll get some swamp demons. And... I guess some Boglars. You just picked up the... You checked GOG and you bought like 5 games. Oh, right, I've got the other squids now. So let's see. One of the names was... Yeah, we'll call him... Yog Sothoth. There we go. And I'll call this one... What was that one? Okay. Okay. Bell Damharoth. There we go. I'll take silly names as well. Don't think it's just going to have to be, you know, serious names and all that. I can't think of any, like, octopuses from games which I've played. I guess I'd say I'd want names which are at least related to, like, either an octopus or I guess something close to it. Not squids. So no like Squidward, because that's the wrong species. Like it matters. I don't think Squidward's a squid anyway, isn't he? He doesn't have the right number of tentacles. Whatever. Wex's fault that you bought the gates for GOG. Dracula trilogy. I wonder if those are any good. You can name the next ones after the giant manatees in Monkey Island. Giant manatees? Which one's this? Don't remember these. I remember something about manatees. Is this from Tales? No, hang on. You played either the second or third Dracula game. It was great. Ooh, okay. No, okay. Have to keep it in mind.
Noblars! Chaos!
Okay. Oh, we'll have to look at them. They've gotten an update to their model. Okay, there's something.
Got a plan?
There we go. And there. Okay. Start battle. Go attack that. Go attack there. Okay, good. They don't have those lasers coming from the towers. Yeah, this unit, I can't spread them out further than that. They only go three wide in a column. Or 3 in a row with 4 in a column. It's a little annoying. Okay, let's have a look. So, so many octopuses. Where's the Regiment of Renown? We have, here we go, Garnu's, demon friends. Oh look, they've actually got shields. Neat. Fianna Fim. Can't really see them with their shields over their heads. Okay, yeah, they've got like green edging on their armor. Where's the other unit? The followers of Balor. They got that odd thing happening to their heads where they're different colors. I've had that on other units. Is that a bug on my end from a mod I've got? Let's have a look at these things. These Bog Beast Raiders, because I remember these used to have like retextured salamanders from the Lizardmen as their mounts, but they've been updated since then, and they've got this weird, like, I don't even know what it is, like a swamp mud dog demon thing, and it's like got eyes, and it's just got like a long mouth all along the bottom of it. It's really weird looking. See, like its tongue goes all the way back there. You can see its teeth all the way along there. It's got nice teeth, yeah. It's got a bit of a goofy grin. But it's really nice model work on this. I'm pretty sure this is something wholly new to the game. Done by the modders. Really nice texture work on it too. And they looked perfectly fine as they were before with the retextured Lizardmen salamanders, but really nice work going the extra distance. There's even got different colors in them. Like some of them are more of a muddy brown, the other ones are green. Manatees. The two sea critters you hook up. Hold on. I can't remember well enough. Which Monkey Island game is this? I haven't played Return. It's been ages since I've played Tales. I remember something about manatees, like maybe a ship called the Manatee or something. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just trying to remember. Go, go! Or not. Turn around. Come on, get stuck in there.
Right, shaman! Moving fast!
Come on. Get out of there.
Pesky! Shaman!
For the Troy!
Nope.
Right, shaman!
Okay. Head up here.
Rip out
Actually, no, they're not near the gate now, so you can charge through.
Look, talks through me!
Let's see. Do they have some hunters around here? Yeah. Get rid of them, because they've got anti-large ammo. It's so weird. Where is their lower jaw? They just have to keep their tongue, like, flopping around all the time. They're so playful, though.
As long as we draw breath, they will die!
Like, see, look, that's so weird. I like that, it's so weird.
Moving
Get your blade out! Keep your heads down, men! They're casting spells! Look out, spellcaster! Chaos good!
Okay. Turn around. Blah, 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 blah.
The spells of death! Take this, gits!
Chaos science!
Oh, there's a war wagon right there just shooting at my dudes. Fantastic.
Dark good! Quibsack!
Here comes the spells!
Okay, there we go. I don't think I actually bought anything from GOG this holiday season. I've kind of got all the games which I want from them. Obviously not, though, if I'm saying, like, these Dracula games are interesting. I think the last thing I purchased from them was the Quest for Glory games, which I have not played before. Oh, I have watched playthroughs of possibly all of them. They weren't as high on my list as the King's Quest and Space Quest games, though, because they're a bit more like adventure RPG style. What else? I don't know. There's actually quite a few games which are released on GOG, but I keep it. I keep GOG kind of specifically for older games. I don't really pay much attention to the newer games on there. I think it's like if a newer game comes out, I would kind of prefer to own it on Steam, even than GOG. Even though GOG would give it to me without like having to use Steam. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. Dracula trilogy. Oh, okay. That's interesting. It's like a, like using 3D models for the characters and so on. Huh. And there's the Black Mirror. Apparently a 4 and 5, but I don't know about those. Oh, hang on. Yes. Yep. Right. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Sure. Well, enshroud. Oh, nice. 10% more missile resistance. Plus 5% missile strength for the army. And an Iron Curse icon. 10% more missile resistance. Hey, Iki, do you have, what do you have? Oh, that replaces the enchanted item. I kind of like you having with the spell resistance, minus 20. Gonna have Tide Call level 2. You can get... Fight or die. Because we'll get the buff now, then we can backfill with the other things. fake 3D like the later Myst games. Yes, yes, it's like pre-rendered 3D. Or something. Which it's not a bad way of doing things to like. I think it was mostly done to save on storage because you didn't, and also performance because you didn't have to have 3D models rendered all the time. It meant if the computer could like play the video files, then they're pretty much able to play the game. But such, at least with like pre-rendered 3D backgrounds and then the 3D models on top of it. Well, that's getting aside from the point. Never mind. I was going to work back to Escape from Monkey Island, but that's not really the same thing. That's 3D models on pre-rendered backgrounds. Not, pre-rendered 3D characters on pre-rendered 3D backgrounds and all that. That would blend a bit better. Curse of Monkey Island didn't. Okay, there. I said my bit. You remember QuickTime being a thing with games back then? Horrible. Yeah. I'm not too sure of the programs which they used, but I do know with a lot of these games, the FMV types, it can be especially difficult to get them working. Because it's all down to like specific codecs and file formats and display options
Not
and
possible.
so on.
Unworkable.
So Temple of Kara, Monument of Izatel. Yeah, go for the Wellspring of Eternity. We can sack it. And okay. How are we going for time? Oh boy. I've gone on longer than I wanted to. Okay, we'll do this we'll do this battle, then I'll probably call it. I think Dracula Mistway was when you had the 360-degree pre-rendered scene glued on the skybox so it looked real. Works super well. Yeah, I did like that. Zork Nemesis did that. It's kind of the I guess like panoramic shots of areas, and you would go between nodes within a space. That worked pretty well. It sort of depended on... I think Zork Nemesis, when it came to it, sometimes the images were a bit too blurry because they were low quality. They were low res, so you would sometimes look at things and it would be like, it's a bit fuzzy. But I think, yeah, the Myst games did that pretty well. I haven't actually played the Myst games. I remember playing the demos of them, and not being able to complete any of the puzzles in any of them. They were very tricky. I think a lot of it was that I didn't know what I was doing and why I was doing it. The demos would sort of put you in a spot later on in the game, and it's like, okay, here's a puzzle. And you're like,
Here comes the spells.
I have levers and colored buttons, and I don't know what I'm trying to do with them. So I press them a bunch of times. It doesn't give me any feedback. And I'm like, Context. It's important. Okay, right up here. Curse of Monkey Island is your favorite because you grew up with that one. I enjoy Curse of Monkey Island a lot. I think Monkey Island 2 is probably the one I guess grew up with. That was the first one I saw at a friend's house. I remember that being really impressive at the time because it was so colorful and so sort of animate, and the world, the The world just looked really nice.
Shifty.
Yeah. How long do I play Warhammer? Not much longer. I usually do like 2 hours of one thing, 2 hours of another thing. So going a bit over since I've been streaming for nearly 5 hours now. Like, I do an extra half hour with one thing and another half hour with another thing, and it builds up. Ugh.
Moving fast.
Mist never tells you anything unless you discover the story. If you try, but basically you just fall out of the sky, stand on the pyramid like WTF. Yeah. As I said though, I think the demos would put you a bit further into the game. At least... Let me see. The one which I'm thinking of, it might have been Mist 3. The puzzle I remember was you were standing on, I think, some kind of like cliff top, and there's this kind of earthenware dome with windows in it. And you look into each of the windows all around the edges of this dome, and there's like different colored symbols or buttons or bits inside each of the windows. And I can't remember whether you interact with them or you're supposed to take that knowledge and apply it somewhere else. But
Great shaven.
that's all I remember of this of that the demo which I played of it. I've watched playthroughs of possibly all the Mist games, but I don't remember it. Maybe Riven? That kind of counts as one, doesn't it?
Quipsack.
Riven is Mist 2. Okay. Right. I wasn't sure whether it was like part of the Mist series or kind of a like a offshoot of them. No, August.
There's luxury. My orders.
Do you have any, No? Fine. Attack them. Get up there.
Get up. Stop him.
Get him!
Boglars! Rough car!
Uru. Oh, Uru might be the one I'm thinking of. Riven is Mist 2, it very much is. It's a direct sequel. Uru is not a direct sequel, but it very much takes place in the Mist universe. The rest of the games are all one continuous story. Right, okay, okay. Thank you very much. Hey, go over there. They kind of look creepily cute. It is the big goofy smile they've got. They look so happy to be playing around with humans. Like, because they've got like a mouthful of molars. It's just Warhammer. You'd expect something to have just sharp teeth all over the place, but... Again, it's a great looking model.
Chaos good!
And after them. All I need now is some, like Tormentor sword to hold them in place. There's a great Let's Play of the Mist series that I watched. But I don't think it's on YouTube anymore. It's a shame. There was two friends playing through it, but... Okay, finish off chasing down some more of these. Go up there. Okay. Okay. That's enough. Do I have any other FMV adventure games other than Zork Nemesis? No, I don't think so. In the same set of games I got Zork Nemesis in, I have another game called Spycraft, but that's not really the same thing. Like, actually, I don't know. I never got far enough into it. I didn't get past the first puzzle. It was like, here's a cinematic. Okay, now, what was the number plate on that car? It's just like... How was I supposed to know I was supposed to pay attention to that? I think it was also a pain to get running. That set also had another game, which I mean to do at some point, called Time Commando. Which was, Time Commando is... It's maybe not a very good game. I remember enjoying it because it's got a lot of variety in it. But... it's a... What is it? It's like... How to describe it? It's got pre-rendered backgrounds. You have a 3D avatar who fights against 3D enemies with fixed cameras, and it goes through time periods from like caveman time period or Stone Age all the way through to the future, because you're like trying to stop a virus from taking over a computer. So it's kind of really arcadey And I remember some of the levels being a pain, but I did finish it, I think. Had a lot of little secrets in it, which was pretty fun. Yeah, upgrade Pahwaks. Okay, you're still recruiting units there. That's fine. Okay, end turn, and we'll call it there for next, and continue with this next time. Love to watch me play Myst. I should play through those games. I'd like to play through them without a walkthrough. I've watched Let's Plays of Myst, as I've said, so at least at some point I would maybe know what I need to do. But, from what I remember, maybe the puzzles would make more sense to me now, instead of Babby me. I'd be more willing to, like, write down details and know that, like, oh, this applies to this other thing in a room in elsewhere, rather than things all being contained within a short, like a short environment. So, Time Commando weapon, technologically advanced combat yo-yo. Is that actually something in it? That sounds familiar. Someone else has played this game? I mean, of course, but... Because, yeah, that was the neat thing about Time Commando. Each different time period had different weapons in it. You looked it up and go, oh, okay. Yeah. Cheating. But no, yeah, each time period had, like, its own set of weapons. They kind of involved, like, fast attacking melee weapon, ranged weapon, and then, like, a slow attacking melee weapon. Because I think, like, Stoneman period, you had, like... Oh, what? I think you had, like, a axe or something, and then you threw stones as a ranged weapon, and then the, like, heavy melee weapon was a club. And then, like, there was Roman period, so you had, like, a short sword, and then there was, like... What was a ranged weapon? Probably throwing, like, pilums. Or no, it was a sling. And then I think one of the later weapons was a... like a gladiator's trident. But some of the... hold on just a moment. So yeah, that will be it for Warhammer 3 for tonight. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me again next time.